A reporter keeps asking about Caitlin Clark. Players want her banned. One day last week, with her team, the Connecticut Sun, in a first-round playoff series against WNBA star Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever, guard DiJonai Carrington was surrounded by a group of reporters. Carrington had swatted Clark in the face while reaching for the ball in the previous game, leaving her with a black eye. USA Today columnist Christine Brennan had a question. "Did you do that on purpose?" "No," Carrington said. Brennan followed up. "Were you laughing about it later in the game?" "I just told you I didn't even know I hit her," Carrington said. The exchange came at a thrilling but tense moment for the league, which has long been powered by women of color, but has seen its recent success largely attributed to Clark. The attention on the league has never been greater, but players during the series were subject to upticks in online harassment, and security was added at Connecticut's home arena. It was with this backdrop that the questions didn't sit well in the Connecticut locker room, and a few minutes later, the Sun's DiJonai Bonner confronted Brennan. Brennan repeatedly tried to introduce herself and explain what she said as Bonner implored the columnist to treat her teammates like humans. After nearly 2 minutes of mostly talking past each other, Bonner returned to the locker room. Brennan confirmed the confrontation to the Washington Post. Brennan, who is working on a book about Clark and routinely appears on TV, approached the other reporters and remarked that something like that wouldn't happen in the NFL. She asked why the WNBA was so sensitive and told multiple reporters that if anyone had questions about her awareness of the racial dynamics at play, they should read her coverage of former NFL quarterback and activist Colin Kaepernick, among other work stretching back decades. Brennan is white. Carrington is black. 3 days later, the Women's National Basketball Players Association issued a statement calling for the league to revoke the credential of Brennan, one of the most recognizable sports journalists in the country. To unprofessional members of the media like Christine Brennan, "You are not fooling anyone. That so-called interview in the name of journalism was a blatant attempt to bait a professional athlete into participating into a narrative that is false and designed to fuel racist, homophobic, and misogynistic vitriol on social media. You cannot hide behind your tenure," the statement read. It added, "You have abused your privileges and do not deserve the credentials issued to you." Brennan, in an interview, called her questions Journalism 101. "It's something that I have done in the entirety of my career," she said. "And I think every other journalist has done the entirety of his or her career." Other journalists, including her boss at USA Today, agreed. "We reject the notion that the interview perpetuated any narrative other than to get the player's perspective directly," USA Today executive sports editor Roxana Scott said in a statement. But the saga has nonetheless become a major storyline of the WNBA playoffs, at a time when Clark's enduring stardom